Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everything Tesla Stock. Tesla's Q2 earnings are set to shock the stock market this year. Why? Well, the stock market has not been doing so well over the past few months. Most of the stock prices have been going down, but Tesla holders remain pretty bullish. Even with all the fluctuations going on, Tesla is still said to be doing really well in terms of some of its key financials. Its Q2 earnings are definitely expected to leave the stock market shocked based on the drop in share price relative to how Tesla is actually performing as a company. So, what have the analysts got to say about the company's Q2 earnings? What are the key numbers that will leave you stunned? Let's find out. Tesla's Q2 earnings are said to be released around July 2022. There's something major that everyone is missing that's going to shock Tesla holders. Tesla's Q1 earnings report, which was released back in April, showed us that Tesla is still very bullish even with the share price falling, showing that the drop in Tesla's share price was not due to the company's performance, but more of the overall bearish sentiment in the stock market as a whole due to the rising interest rates, war, and inflation. According to US News, Tesla's stock managed to record a growth rate of up to 700% in 2020. With all that's going on, Tesla might just leave the entire stock market in shock, and investors might have a lot to gain from this. But why would we say this? Yet, the stock price keeps getting lower and lower. Well, all this is predicted from the current progress that Tesla has made. As of April this year, Tesla has reported that it could have sold about 310,048 vehicles, which was only in the first quarter for Tesla in 2022. If you compare this with the previous year, 2021, in the same month, there was a 68% increase. With all of these sales, the company reported a net income of $3.3 billion for the first quarter of 2022. This quarterly record even surpassed what the Wall Street analysts had predicted. This meant that the company's revenue surged by 81% year over year to $18.8 billion. Trip Chowdhury from Global Equities Research wrote a note saying that the second quarter of 2022 is already proving to be a monstrous one for Tesla. Chowdhury is the co-founder of Global Equities Research, a firm that offers financial services like fundamental research into global equities. To facilitate the stock, they mainly focus on the near-term, mid-term, and long-term trends. He has brought about 3 years of sell-side analysis experience from FTN Midwest Securities, where he was mainly the lead analyst who covered the IT sector. As he was performing his monthly checks on Tesla's factory in Vermont, he noticed that May 2022 is off to an extremely strong production, shipment, and delivery. This is going to excite Tesla holders for its Q2 earnings, but that isn't all. Chowdhury referred to some of the recent photos of the factory, which showed more shipping trucks this quarter as compared to the last one. He then went ahead to estimate that the total number of shipping trucks has increased by at least 20%, and that made him believe that the second quarter of this year is already shaping up to be a strong one for the automaker company. Traditional automakers like General Motors, Ford, Toyota, and even Volkswagen are bound to experience a drop in earnings. Tesla might just see its earnings rise, and in fact, it's estimated that they could see their earnings increase by about 142% compared to 2021. Companies like Volkswagen are already seeing their earnings go down by 14%, and Ford has seen theirs go down by 58%. All this has been caused by the supply chain and production problems that are currently being experienced all over the world. Tesla still manages to stay at the top, and the earnings reports coming out in Q2 2022 might well reflect this. Regardless of how the company performed in the first quarter, even if it did do very well, most Tesla shareholders are not concerned. It is all in the future and what the company will do. So Tesla's Q2 2022 earnings might shock the market, as they will show company growth whilst the stock price is in decline, meaning now might be a good time to buy some Tesla stock. Who knows? But we are excited to find out. And so that raises the question, what does Tesla have planned for the future to ensure that it stays at the top and produces successful earnings into the next quarterly earnings report? What is it that they've got planned that will take their stock prices so high that they will leave the entire stock market shocked? One of the developments that we can expect from Tesla is battery development. In the early years, most automakers lived and died with internal combustion engines. Some of the features like fuel injection and measures such as horsepower were what they used to attract buyers and then make it to the top of the market. However, we're in the new era of electric vehicles, and they've proven to come in very handy. Could this make Tesla record even higher Q2 earnings? One of the best things that is used to measure and determine a better electric vehicle is its battery and some performance measures. So, how far can the car go on a single charge? How fast can it charge? Is it expensive or moderately priced when it comes to building it? These are some of the questions that people will ask concerning electric vehicles, and that's led to Tesla developing a next-generation battery, which they're calling the 4680. It's expected to provide a breakthrough when it comes to cost and range of vehicles, which is the total distance that the car can go on a single charge. Tesla has recently started using these batteries in their cars, but it's only available in limited volumes. The outlook that the company will require to produce this new battery and the supply of chips and raw materials that it's going to require to build them is crucial to Tesla's plans to increase its production of EVs. And if they were to successfully achieve this, then Tesla would end up shocking the entire stock market with its Q2 earnings. Another thing that will take Tesla to the very top is their newly built factories in Austin, Texas, and Berlin. Over the past few weeks, Tesla has already begun production and shipping from these new factories. In addition to the factories in Shanghai and California, Tesla now aims to increase its operating margins as well as scale to manufacture more vehicles. The newly built gigafactories in Austin and Berlin both create a great opportunity to achieve a great increase in gross margins. This will also give the company a greater opportunity to increase its production, especially with the supply chain issues that are caused by China's lockdowns and the ongoing war in Ukraine. Therefore, with all of this at hand, the newly built plants are crucial if the company is to hit its growth targets for this year. Most people, especially the investors in the stock market, are all looking toward the new products that are set to be built in Austin. These include the long-awaited Cybertruck and Tesla's semi-truck. Ever since the Cybertruck was announced, most Tesla fans have been eagerly waiting for it to be released. Lots of people have already placed their deposits to get the revolutionary pickup truck. However, because of delays that have been going on for years, some people have already started retreating and asking for a refund on their deposits. But even as that happens, it's been said that the Cybertruck is not like any other. It's a next-generation vehicle, and once it's released, it will definitely be a strong point for Tesla. And they will definitely make more sales from it. And with more sales, that means they get to record a higher Q2 earnings report that is bound to leave the stock market shocked. Tesla has managed to keep up on top, despite all of the unforeseen circumstances like the pandemic that saw most businesses grind to a halt, and now the war between Russia and Ukraine, which has shaken the economy all over the world. Tesla's main goal is to speed up the world's switch to clean energy by making electric cars and other energy products more affordable. Tesla's Gigafactory Giga Nevada, was built to make this happen. The factory mainly manufactures lithium-ion batteries, which are then used in electric vehicles and other electric car components. It's expected to be the largest building globally, and it is completely powered by renewable energy, ensuring that it achieves net zero energy. This structure is meant to solve most of Tesla's battery crisis. It is clear that Tesla has made it through some pretty tough times, and it's not stopping there. It's definitely destined for more and is still growing, and because of this, most investors in the stock market are going to be completely shocked, especially with what Tesla has got planned. And if Tesla has managed to make any profits during the pandemic and the war, what's stopping it from going any higher? Well, what are your predictions for Tesla stock in Q2? Let us know in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. While you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there!